Open all cells on Block B!
Falcone said Otis Flanigan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating. I'll search his cell. Then tonight, death row, where Falcone was attacked.
Hey, sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Any advice for a new guy trying to stay alive as long as possible?
Part of staying alive in here is staying sane. If you get a chance to attend group therapy with Dr. Quinzel, you should take it.
I don't need therapy.
It's not for me, but I've seen it help some people. Don't be so quick to dismiss it, unless you're scared.
Otis Flanigan, prisoner in here. You know anything about him?
Haven't seen him in a while. His cell's on this block. I used to see him going to group therapy in the library. He fell in with the rat cult some time ago. Definitely unstable. Why you asking?
Yeah, you said it. I'm worried he could hurt somebody. That makes it my business to know where he is.
I've seen him be friendly with old Joe from the commissary. If you haven't already, try talking to him.
Guessing this ain't your first time behind bars.
What makes you say that?
The way you carry yourself, confident. I just get the feeling you've been here before.
Not my first bid in Blackgate. I've seen a lot of people pass through here. Most of them deserve better than this. Others deserved a lot worse.
Worse than this? Who the hell deserves that?
Guessing you never met Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin? He used to stay on this block. They still haven't cleared out his cell. For his stench. Be careful out there.
Cheesecake you made was incredible. Really outdid yourself.
Thanks. Joe couldn't find me cream cheese, so I used mayonnaise and then added some sugar packets.
Mayonnaise? You're sickening.
Flanigan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops' courts clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. That's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? Otis spent most of his time on the outside crawling through the sewers. And considering the smell in here, I doubt he spent much time in the showers. A quiet place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
You're gonna stretch your legs, better get moving.
Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners, and I'm gonna convert them to our cause.
In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor. In the latter half of the 17th century, Blackgate Island was home to a monastery of unknown origin. Though the Blackgate Island's location east of Gotham City made it an ideal site for a gun battery in both the Revolutionary and Civil. In recent times, Blackgate has seen an unfortunate number of inmate involved lost for over a century. Blackgate Island lay untouched, save for a single expedition in...
After years of staggering mismanagements, endless riots, and bleeding heart attempts at rehabilitation.
Dr. Crane, these aren't your patients. They are our patients, and I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul. Oh, hi.
Afraid we have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
See you back in group. Pray you aren't late to the game.
Hello. I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First of many, I hope. Joe from the commissary suggested I join. Says it's worked wonders for him.
Therapy can be very healing, and Joe, his progress has been tremendous. Whew, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me. You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But, while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others. Everyone! I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat. What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the Shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown
My
car.
parents would fight all the time. They'd rage at each other and at me. I called it prize fighting because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. The shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody. We're best friends.
Friends? We just met 4 eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Keep your mitts up, man.
Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm.
Fix your neck.
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? And then we'll take a walk.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years. Thanks, kid. I don't move so quick anymore.
You all right?
Bum leg. Comes and goes.
How'd it happen?
Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up.
What's got you so stressed, Joe?
Right now, all your questions. I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Watch your step through here. This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. But yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Nah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front. Side hustle, as you're well aware. It just so happens I have a package for someone. Needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you, but I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in death row?
The Rat King's army. I want to join. I hear they sign up new recruits there.
You really want to fall in with that evil bastard? I beg you for better. Well... assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash. But don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me. That's an alley you don't want to go down.
I'll do my best, Joe.
Once you get the cash, meet me back here. You hold up your end, and I'll get you that death row access code.
Well, that's progress. Deliver this package for Joe, and I'll have my way into death row. With a little luck, Otis Flanigan left something there.
He's a strange bird. Ever met Dr. Crane? Yeah. He sat in on my
I didn't get much sleep last night. We had
had some maintenance problems with Max Security. So don't test me.
I ain't telling you nothing about what happened in Max Security. That's family business.
Hey, you've been at Blackgate for years. Things changed much since Tiger took over?
You bet. And Tiger answers the Shadow, not City Hall. You might
Got something for Bird? He's inside.
Who the hell are you?
Malone, I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here. That feels light. You playing games with me?
No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair. You know, I was born in Peña Duro prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate. Break him.
Face meet fist! I'm not gonna apply! Gonna smash your grill!
Where's the money?
To hell with you.
Money. Now.
It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie. Job's done. I'll bring this back to Joe. I got your money.
At your blood, someone else's.
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid. Here. Your cut of the profits from the delivery.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from the violence. Stop by anytime if you want another job.
Better get Joe his money and finish the job. Still not sure Otis Flanigan's the Rat King, but I believe he attacked Falcone in the chapel. After lights out, I'll hit death row before Tiger cleans the crime scene.
Close and lock all cell doors on Block B.
Batcave awaits, then the crime scene in death row.
Just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the two of us.
3 of us.
Right, the 3 of us.
Hey, wait a minute.
Shut up, Flanigan. I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Arnie boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want. What do you want? Hurry down!
Alright, here we go.
initiated. Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl. Batsuit posted. Welcome, Batman.
Nothing I wasn't expecting, of course, but something that might stick out to anyone else who was interested in examining the records. We'll need to make a few adjustments to make sure it all adds up. Unless, of course, you want one of the shareholders to do the math and ask why we spent enough money to build a stealth jet last year. Just let me know and I'll handle this here.
Good evening, sir. I trust you had a productive day.
I have the code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir. I hope you're resting between your daily prison brawls and your nighttime daring do.
I can handle it, Alfred. And there was only one fight today.
Glad to hear Mr. Malone is making friends. Or at least fewer enemies.
Otis attended group therapy in recent weeks, but he's moved from his cell into the walls, just like Falcone said.
Perhaps the best way to find Otis Flanigan is to walk a mile in his shoes.
Following his foot. Truth will be revealed. Fires will rage.
like someone missed a memo. Thought you were a professional. Just a temporary setback. Let's see if our training pays off. Back me up. Eyes peeled. The bat's out there. That side. I've got this one. Double up! He can't take us both! If I were a bat, where would I hide?
Death row. The access code is 0529. Falcone was attacked in the death row chapel.
I think we're good. Back to it.
The chapel is death row.
Knight the address. And if you find any of those flyers, bring them to me. Don't blow your arms off.
Better hurry or we'll miss the address.
He ain't taking attendance, and the security cams are down. Rats chewing on the wires.
That why we got so many guys here tonight?
Hard to say. A lot of reasons flying around. I heard he's finally hunting down Flanigan and the missing rats.
Heard he wants the chapel cleaned up ASAP after the Falcone attack.
I don't buy either. You see him light up when he found...
Was the
Can't open the door from this side. Could be limpet locks.
The cops. The courts. The clique. The rats failed to kill Commissioner Gordon, but they've crippled the GCPD. They failed to kill DA Harvey Dent, but they made a mockery of justice. Blackgate is Gotham's last line of defense against this curse. It will not.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
Just because I expect much from Flanigan people does not mean I expect little. And no one can get my death row. And no one gets out. Desist.
Whoever did this, it's damn hard.
Well done, Batman.
You heard the man.
Shape up.
Happened on the job. Oh, trouble.
Don't worry, it ain't the bat.
A pleasure watching you work, Batman.
Investigate it.
Damn, this guy's done with the killing.
Got eyes on him!
I can't believe it got me.
I see you up there! Hey! He's up there!
Handsome Batman. You can...
Hiding in the damn shadows!
Some guns to my office, and Flanigan's loose. Again! Don't make me leave this rat with myself. If any of you encounter Batman moving through our prison, I insist you engage. You must win. I any guard who actually manages to injure Batman. And Batman is a joy watching you work. Fellow fans won't believe this footage.
Offline.
More rat mischief, son. Powering the backup generator should do the trick.
I'll trace it in detective vision.
was the rat.
Backup generator needs a jump. Alfred, ready the Batwing to deploy the shock gloves.
Right away. The highest point is the helipad. The exit's on the second floor, to your right from the chapel door. Marking it on your map. The Batwing will deploy your shock gloves to the helipad.
Time to climb.
What could Bolton be defending with all this artillery?
His claim. I'd be surprised if there were anything deeper.
Yes, he doesn't strike me as a chess-level strategist.
Divine justice will be served.
Another anti-aircraft gun installed on the helipad roof.
I have the element of surprise. Hold the Batwing until I disable it. The anti-aircraft gun's out of reach.
Blackgate tore down an edifice to install it.
I'll look for a weak wall. Alfred, send the Batwing.
Shock gloves en route to the helipad, sir. Mind the jolt.
Thanks, Alfred. Lucius miniaturized the electrocutioner's design to integrate with my gauntlets.
Now you're putting it to use in the name of justice.
Every punch charges up the shock gloves. An attack combo will activate them. Tiger isn't ready for this.
Break his face! You mess with the wrong guard, Crash! I'll mess you up good! You and me, break! We'll kill you, break!
The shock gloves are portable, sir. Why not just bring them with you?
They're experimental, not worth the risk during an investigation. There's the landing.
Who just punched in. The bat came through here. We got bodies in the infirmary to prove it. When you see him, don't hold back. Because he won't. Batman just took out an anti-aircraft gun, as well as a tower full of guards. Quit the bitching about he hit me from behind this. Electric punch that. You're a class. Problem low, Batman. Keep it up. I will see how far you can
To get to the chapel.
The door is online. Your decoder can interface with it now.
Security barricades. Locked down due to rat sabotage.
Logs show prisoner transfers from death row to general population.
Which means any prisoners I find here are rats.
Said it used to be an angel, death and death row, turned it into a demon.
Mechanical rats. I can destroy them with a batarang.
Strange vermin, sir.
The rats must have let them loose after I took out the guards.
I'm giving you a chance here. Do you know what happens if the prosecution can try Julian Day as a sane man?
He'll get the death penalty.
And this city will thank you for helping to remove a cold-blooded killer from the streets.
Rather surprising. Dr. Quinzel seems exceedingly sympathetic to inmates.
Just like the Gotham sewers. This isn't a prison, it's a lair. The rats use these tunnels to move around undetected in broad daylight.
Much like their namesakes.
Knives.
Time to take out.
Grant me a glorious death!
Conflict is my compass.
The bat is blind! The Rat King sees all!
All right, everyone, listen up. Tiger's out in force. No one goes out without someone watching his back.
We should make our way back to ourselves. Getting killed in Blackgate won't help our cause. Shrike was a martyr as the people witnessed his death. You dying here? You're just a body.
The Rat King called us to the clink. We must trust his word. Anyone seen Flanigan?
Nah, he got those new gloves from Joe and disappeared.
New gloves? What happened to the old ones?
GCPD told us. We are the Rat King! Yeah, slice and dice!
The sweet shall inherit the earth!
Fight back! We are the Rat King's vengeance! Time to pick up the trash! Slice and dice! Glory of the king!
Another revival broken up.
Thankfully, no hostages this time.
Master Bruce, do you understand why they rebelled?
They're convicts, not men of conviction.
Who felt treated unfairly by society?
They made their choices, and those choices led straight to me. How close am I to the chapel?
Quite close. Try to find a way up. The chapel should be up ahead.
chapel. Time for answers. The Joker hides his plans in a smokescreen of chaos.
Though this be madness, yet there is method in it.
He's clearly insane, but he acts with purpose. And that's what makes him dangerous.
As long as he remains in captivity, you needn't concern yourself with his forks and handsaws again.
Bless these bullets.
Chapel knows its audience.
What is this?
No one really knows. It's one of the prison's few surviving original structures.
Falcone claims his assailant was the prisoner Otis Flanigan. There's still evidence in the chapel from the attack on Falcone. I'll set up a crime scene and figure out what happened. Flanigan threw Falcone through this pew. Remarkable for someone of Flanigan's size. Blood spatter and prints indicate Falcone laid here following the attack. Strange. I'm not seeing any forensic evidence tying Otis Flanigan to this scene. The assailant snuck up behind Falcone, struck him with a metal pipe, before covering his head with a sack. Traces of metal on the kneeler, and nail marks in the fabric. No trace of Otis's prints on the weapon, but then again, he does wear gloves. Something's not right, Alfred. Are any of the details from this attack consistent with Flanigan's crimes on the outside?
No, sir. But prison can change a man. as I'm sure you're well aware.
I'll keep looking. The altar was configured to look like a shrine to the Rat King. Falcone struck his assailant with a manifesto as he laid on the altar. It gave Falcone time to escape, but only for a moment. If Falcone struggled as much as evidence suggests, these items would have been knocked aside. That means they were placed on the altar after the assault. Someone with access to the chapel staged this scene to implicate Flanigan. Before throwing Falcone into the pew, the attacker hit the candelabra. 3 sets of footprints were left in this pool of wax. First set, size 14, no discernible tread pattern. Whoever made these wore disposable shoe covers. The second is a partial from an Italian loafer, Falcone's. The third set was made after the wax dried, a match for the distinctive claw-like shoe prints I found in Otis Flanigan's cell. Otis was here, but didn't arrive at the chapel until after the assault. Fabric analysis shows a small amount of Kevlar and nylon. The assailant wore a bulletproof vest and caught it on the candelabra during the struggle with Falcone. I've scanned all available evidence. Only a small group of people in Blackgate are equipped with bulletproof vests. I'll narrow my search to the most likely candidates. Psychiatric personnel in Blackgate don't wear bulletproof vests. Falcone's crew may have access to bulletproof vests, which would make this an inside job, but it's not the most likely explanation. Tiger Security have access to bulletproof vests, not to mention the chapel itself. Someone on Tiger's payroll is responsible.
Another excellent deduction, sir. Perhaps Otis Flanigan could provide a suitable explanation for why he was framed.
I don't think I'll have to wait very long.
Well now, my son, have you come to confess your sins?
You were here the night Falcone was attacked. Why?
Searching. Seeking my missing brethren.
The prisoners.
Abducted in the night. But still they remain lost. I found only Falcone, at the mercy of the head guard.
Bolton.
That explains the broken pew. It would have taken a man of tremendous strength to cause such damage, sir.
Why did Falcone think you attacked him?
Once Bolton's vile work was finished, I pulled the bag from the Roman's head and called for help. Vengeance belongs to the Rat King. Not to me, not to Bolton. All things are in his plan, Batman.
For your sake, Otis, I hope you're telling the truth.
I suffer for honesty, not lies.
Bolton attacked Falcone, and he may be abducting prisoners.
Well, that complicates things.
I need more than Otis's word. I'll search Bolton's office.
Batman! My friend! I have not sinned, and yet you punish me.
Black Gate, Day 8. I'm starved for fresh air. There's no turning back. Rediscovered freezes that depicted...
In the beginning, all Gotham's a prison. And the rats, merely prisoners. No exits.
Okay! Extra bonus for anyone who can even touch Batman. Got that? Touch him! That's how low the bar is.
You running away?
Lock the doors! Got you now, you bastard!
Alfred, I'm heading to Bolton's office to get some answers.
That's in the administration wing off the yard. I've marked its location on your map. Could Bolton be the Rat King?
Otis said Bolt tried to kill Falcone. It may even be Bolton who's disappearing rats. I'll find the answer in his office.
About the fate you've left Mr. Flanigan to?
Otis was scared. He would have said anything to get out.
Indeed. Perhaps fear does not always lead to truth.
Bolton may find him. But if I help Otis, I compromise my investigation. Bolton only wants the upper hand so he can bring it down on the weak.
Justice is keeping you in prison.
A map of Death Row. I can scan this with detective vision.
Double up! He can't take us both! Back me up!
Partial map of Blackgate. I can scan this with detective vision.
Okay, Phantom, keep looking! Keep looking! If I were a bat, where would I hide? For a tough guy, he sure hides a lot. If you're out there, show yourself!
Bolton took a dig at former cops. Think he was talking about us?
We ain't had our asses kicked by Batman, so no.
I got what you need right here! I promise this will work! You're gonna die in here! I'll cut that mask right off! Breaking you's gonna be fun! I promise it'll hurt!
I'ma mess you up. I'll mess you up good.
I see Bolton's office.
Are you sure he's not there?
For now, but I won't have long.
Extra guns to the chapel.
No card. I'll find another way. Prisoner transfer records should be on Bolton's computer.
Do be careful, sir. He strikes me as the sort to have an unsavory browser history.
The computer's unlocked. I'll back up his files and get out. I'll insert the SD card to back up his files, then send them to Oracle for analysis. This will take time.
Perhaps a tour of Mr. Bolton's brooding office interior, sir.
It's done.
The Batman in Blackgate. When I heard you were in my prison, roughing up my men, I was honored. Big fan. But help me understand. You threw a man to his death off the courthouse roof. But now...
I don't kill.
Punishment is the only way to keep criminals in line!
Is that why you attacked Falcone?
Yes!
To punish him?
Yes, your methodology!
You took it too far.
I didn't go far enough! These scumbags think they rule behind the walls of my prison. You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god. You disappoint me. I'm sorry you won't be around to watch as I end Falcone's empire for good. expression. Never meet your heroes. Kill him. Shoot his ass!
Getting out of here.
There should be a window behind the desk. Are you all right?
Yes.
Thank heavens.
Bolton's lost it.
At least you disabused him of the notion that you are allies.
His methods are extreme and misguided. Leslie's right. Beating the rats won't turn up the Rat King.
Do I detect a change of heart?
A change of strategy.
You're as bad from you threw off the roof! Guilty as he was!
Sorry your meeting with Bolton ended in violence, sir. Sometimes our biggest fans can be our harshest critics.
I'll need Oracle to decrypt the card.
She's on call. Just place the drive in the reader on the forensic station.
Wow, okay. This drive is a hot mess.
Can you decode it?
Thankfully, someone doesn't know about updating their OS. Have it for you in 2 shakes. Who do they have working IT at that place anyway?
A cage match schedule. Bolton's running an illegal boxing club, and Falcone's running the books.
The business partners had a falling out.
Or someone turned them against each other.
Looks like there's a special match scheduled for this morning.
Bolton said he's going to end Falcone's empire. That's where he plans to do it.
Another job for Batman, sir?
No. Too many tigers in the cage.
You'd face Captain Bolton without your equipment.
The element of surprise has always been my best weapon.
Brandon, you do good work for me, but what the hell? I've got more reports of prisoners dropping out of the ranks, just disappearing. I shouldn't have to remind you of this again, but this is a prison. Keeping inmates in is job number 1. Consider this a warning. You were smart to trade the GCPD for Tiger. You're moving up. Don't throw it away now. This on? Testing. Okay, look, I'm no fool. I know how it works on the outside. You get a little side action, and Falcone or someone just like him greases your palm. But here, on the inside, it's my rules. And if you think I'm going to let that Roman relic worm his way into power, get this straight. This isn't about the cage books or any money I owe him. So don't even start with... God, this is ridiculous. I'll just tell you in person.
Bolton said he would end Falcone's empire. He'll make his move in the cage this morning. It's shorted out.
This charge terminal is quite old.
Early 1900s by the look of it. The wires weren't made to handle the voltage from my gauntlets. Alfred, have the drones repair the electric wiring on this terminal. I'll need it later.
Of course, Master Bruce.
Disguise prepared. Irving Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl. Please equip disguise. Disguise.
Poor Flanigan. It was an accident. Like the last time.
Oh, jeez, honey, there's no time for waterworks. Gotta clean this up.
Stop me! I swear an oath to protect the people of Gotham. You couldn't save anyone even if you tried. You hide like a coward and watch their suffering. Take that back. Hey! You hit me! Cut it out! Take it back. I was only saying what they said on the show. Take that back or you'll be sorry. Stop it!
That's enough playing for one day.
He hit me.
It was an accident, Harvey. Apologize, Bruce.
Someday, the bad people will get what they deserve. I will hunt him down and make him pay.
Bruce! Sit down!
I'll help you find the person who took your parents, and you can make him pay.
All right, stop it. Listen to me, both of you. What you're talking about is revenge. That's not justice.
All inmates report to assembly!